Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, welcome back to the Tuesday afternoon show. Yeah, the day before, the night before, the day before the afternoon, yesterday, the last week, the day before. Yeah, the game yesterday. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, the Cannons against the Eagles. Oh my goodness. What an interesting game. However, I predicted right. I did say it's going to be 2-2. I'm not sure why I thought it was going to be 2-2, but it ended up being 2-2. So we've got some bits and pieces that we need to be getting through. I want to knock this one out of the park inside 30 minutes. I've got something else I need to be doing. Got more important things I need to be doing than podcasting. But yeah, just so many bits and pieces to get through and try and unravel this. What is it? Is it a mess? I'm not sure what's going on at Arsenal, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, as usual, see you on the other side of this music intro. I need to get some James Brown into me. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, it's the Tuesday afternoon show here on this wonderful channel of ours. But what you guys can do right about now is just subscribe. That's all you've got to do. Yeah, it's not difficult, is it? Just subscribe. Press the subscribe button. Make us grow organically, if that exists in cyberspace. But anyway, there's just so many bits and pieces to unravel in this one, man. But what I've got to say, I saw right up until the 92nd minute, and I missed the Lacazette goal because the stream that I was watching, it went down. So I didn't see the Lacazette goal. But yeah, he managed to score a goal to secure 1 point. Did he secure? Well, yeah, we've got 1 point. But yeah. First things first, you could see the welcome that Patrick Vieira received from the crowd. Wonderful reception there. Oh, Patrick Vieira. Oh, he comes from Senegal. He's that's at 6'4" tall. Oh, Vieira. Oh. But anyway, anyway, yeah, I need to forget about singing, man. But yeah, it was good to see the old geezer back at the Emirates. And where do I start? I think I've got to start. For me, the 11 was a good 11. It's the same old 11. But there are a couple of players who I thought, in a game like this, you want these players to turn up. They've got to turn up. Pepe and Martin Odegaard were relatively anonymous. Apart from the Pepe shot that Orba, saved by the goalkeeper, and Orba managed to get, score from a very tight angle. Very, very tight angle. But apart from that, I mean, there's some stats about Pepe, out, 22 duels, he lost the ball like 13 times. But Odegaard, anonymous. Didn't actually know he was playing. Then he got substituted off. But for a game like this, you want these players to turn up. And for me, when I see Arsenal play, it's just the same old stuff. You're hoping that Tierney's going to bomb down the line, cross it for somebody, and then you're hoping that Pepe is going to come in, cut in, and cut out again. And it's just the same old stuff there. And people are saying, actually, we missed Granit Xhaka. We didn't miss Granit Xhaka. We did not miss Granit Xhaka. Let me just go into the first news segment. And Ian Wright gives a damning assessment on the performance last night, man. Ian Wright takes aim at Ben White and laments another very disappointing display from Nicolas Pepe after the team pinched a draw with Crystal Palace. Ian Wright has singled out 2 Arsenal players for criticism after the 2-2 draw against Crystal Palace at the Emirates last night. The club legend watched his old side snatch a point at the death through Alexander Lacazette's late equaliser, but the relief and euphoria soon wore off. Palace were the better side for significant parts of the game, and Wright believes £50 million defender Ben White should have done more to stop Orsani Edouard's goal. To be honest, I looked at it a couple of times, and I'm not sure. It's difficult. I don't need to go on about, because I was a defender. Yeah, believe it or not. I played in a defensive role, left back. And when you've got an attacker at full pelt, Edouard was at full pelt, and you see the shot, to me, it looked like, it was surprised. It's a surprise that he actually struck the ball so well. And then you hear the commentators. Actually, I switched from Sky Sports main event to listening to Movie Star, which is like a provider out in Central South America. Listen to the Portuguese and Spanish commentators there. But I don't think Ben White could have done much more than that. But anyway, Ian White says, I think it's got to close him down. At no stage does Ben White close that gap. People can say what they want, maybe the goalkeeper or whatever. At no stage does that gap get smaller. So why wouldn't you shoot? Yeah, I don't know, Ben White. I don't think he could have done much, man. He couldn't have done much. And then he goes in hard on Pepe, man. Yeah, Nicolas Pepe, also picked up out by Wright as being particularly ineffective, having come back in the team, and also Kieran Tierney. Not so much Kieran Tierney, but I'm thinking, Nicolas Pepe, you've got to turn up. The game is not won inside of 10, the first 10 minutes. There's 90 plus minutes. And you have not featured in the last 3 games, I believe. So you want to show the manager that you deserve to have that spot there. But at no point, apart from that shot, that I actually thought was going in, and the goalkeeper managed to save it, only to palm the ball in the pathway of Orba. And again, Orba to score from that very acute angle there. Really good. But apart from that, he was so ineffective. And so was, Martin Odegaard. These players have to turn up. You've got to turn up. Really, really disappointed performance. And like I said, it's like when I see Arsenal play, it's just the same old stuff. Don't see anything different, apart from when Lacazette came on. We were 2-1 down, and actually, I thought, well, you could see Patrick Vieira, you've told your players to take the foot off the gas. Why would you do that for? You invited pressure on, on your defense. And what happened? Lacazette scores a goal, scrappy goal, but it's a goal nonetheless. But when I see Arsenal play, it's just the same thing, man. The same patterns of play. Is there patterns of play? The only time it changed is when Martinelli came on. I don't even know who came off to have Martinelli on. I don't even know who that was, because again, the live stream that I was watching there, it just went off for some strange reason. I think I know why. But yeah, Martinelli came on, and he gives you that direct play. So does Emil Smith Rowe. So I don't know, man. It's just the same thing. The same thing I'm seeing Arsenal play. You know what? Where are we now? Are we in 12th place? I think we're still below Aston Villa, and above, I think, Crystal Palace. But honours even at home. Again, the game is not won, cannot be won in the first 10 minutes. It's right until 90 plus minutes. Pepe, I don't know, man. I really don't know. You would expect him to literally go all guns blazing, pardon the pun. He hasn't played. Hasn't played for the last 2-3 games. And you want your player to show up. Show me how hungry you are, Nicolas Pepe. How hungry are you? Clearly not hungry enough. Not hungry enough, Pepe, man. And again, it's not only Pepe, Odegaard, and I saw Orba tried his best, closing down, but he can't do it on his own. Can't do it on his own. I thought Crystal Palace played very, very well. Very well. They did their homework. They pressurized the high press on specific players. Lokonga, Thomas Partey. I mean, Thomas Partey, when you look at this, I mean, I should have got the frame there. When you look, when he received the ball, there was no one near him, but it was the high pressure. He got on the ball and boom, they got in on him. Lokonga, on the other hand, was, again, you wanted 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. We didn't miss Granit Xhaka. I'm sorry. We didn't miss Granit Xhaka. This game would not have been ideal for Granit Xhaka because Granit Xhaka, like a lot of these players, they want 3, 4, 5, 6 touches and then progress the ball. Not in the Premier League. I'm sorry. Not in the Premier League. Really disappointed performance, but I did say it was going to be 2-2. I predicted a 2-2. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't realise that Zaha, was out injured. And all this without Wilfried Zaha. Imagine what would have happened if Wilfried Zaha had been playing. Maybe we could have won. I don't know, man. But anyway, on with the what else do I have to say here, man? Ah, goodness, not a good performance, man. What else was there? Yeah, the fans, slam Nico Pepe, man. The Ivorian has to lost out of 13 of his duels and failed with 5 crossing attempts and 5 dribbles, while he also lost possession of the ball. And no fewer than 22 separate occasions in the match, the most out of any of his teammates to have set foot on the pitch. It's just not good enough. Not good enough, man. £72 million, okay, divide that in half, 37 million pounds. I'm still thinking that we were robbed. We were robbed. It's just not good enough. And just, last but not least, there is this incident, MacArthur on Saka. My initial thought was, when I saw the ball come to him, that's MacArthur, he cannot see Saka. He can't see Saka. And I was thinking, it was accidental, man. At most, a yellow card. But you got to think, the rules, as I understand it, if the player is endangering the opponent's safety, then surely it should have been a red card. It should have been a red card. But yeah, I know Arteta came out in his press conference and he's fuming about that, VAR, and so is Auba. But you've got to forget about that. Forget about that. Get on with the game. Get on with the game. You're playing at home against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace haven't arrived with Zaha, their talisman. Get the job done. For the first 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, wow, Arsenal were on the ascendancy. And then the segment in between that, they just went to sleep. Did they go to sleep, or was it so much more about Crystal Palace? Because Crystal Palace, they just grew into the game, man. And then, yeah, they got the goal. Actually, I thought Edouard's goal was a really good goal. The Benteke goal was a sneaky one, because I think they dispossessed, was it Thomas Partey? Thomas Partey, and he slotted the ball in. Benteke is a frustrating player as well. I don't know how you played for Liverpool, man. How did you play for Liverpool? He didn't like Crystal Palace, and I think he's probably found his level. But it was a good goal, took by both of those strikers there. But you want all your players to turn up. All the players. You can't just rely on a small, 5 or 6 players. We have 11 players. But I thought Nicolas Pepe, I thought Martin Odegaard, they've got to turn up. Irrespective of whether their player should have been sent off, MacArthur, or not, right until the last minute. And yeah, like I said, I didn't get to see the Lacazette goal live. I saw it, the repeat on YouTube. But again, when I see Arsenal, man, I'm thinking it's just the same performance, game in and game out. Martinelli, wow. That short part he came on there, as soon as he got the ball, what was he trying to do? Get the ball forward. And actually, when he got the ball, there was no one, I think it was Tierney. There was no one to the right of him to give him some kind of outlets. So he had to pass the ball backwards. But his initial thought is to get the ball forward. Emerson Rowe is the same. Get the ball forward. None of this sideways passing. I mean, how many seasons have we been saying the same thing? Get the ball forward. Stop thinking about, oh, I can get maybe a third and maybe a fourth and a fifth touch. Get the ball forward. But Crystal Palace, Patrick Vieira, they did their homework because they pressurized the right midfielders at the right time, overturned the ball. I mean, I know it's not American football, but they got possession of the ball and they scored. Just not good enough. The performance just was not good enough. Okay, let's go to live chat. Actually, what I'll do, I'll take a quick break, hoping that the live chat will warm up. I can see Big Dog's just dominating the live chat there, man. So you can, oh my goodness. But the majority of these comments are coming from Big Dogs. But what we're going to do, we'll take a quick break and to get some water. After that, man, just 16 minutes strong. I think it's just the performance, man. Just, again, the refereeing wasn't fantastic. VAR wasn't fantastic. But you get on with the job at hand. What's the job at hand? To beat the opponent. Beat the opponent. All right, anyway, guys, see you on the other side of this intro.
As part of the Canon 4 TV experience and services, we're now extending out into additional online products such as voiceovers, thumbnail artwork designs, and video editing for small YouTubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers. Voiceovers. If you need voiceovers for short videos, 30-second adverts, stories, intros, and outros, then we can do this for you. Let us know the length of the voiceover and we will give you a polished audio file in less than no time. In addition to this, thumbnail artwork designs. As we pride ourselves on sharp HD thumbnail artwork designs, we can do this at a relatively low price. Send us your specifications and we'll produce eye-catching designs to attract subscribers and followers to your platform. And finally, video editing. We have a range of video editing techniques, special effects, and software to produce a polished end product for which you can be completed in the quickest time possible. Now, if you would like help and support getting your channel promoted and your subscriber count going, then send us an email at arserepublic1@gmail.com. I repeat, arserepublic1@gmail.com. We are here for you, for the Canon 4 TV experience.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, just watching the game last night, I wasn't frustrated then because I predicted a 2-2 draw anyway. But I'm feeling, whilst I'm doing this post-game reaction, yeah, I can feel my blood is boiling. I'm thinking, there's no way you're playing at home. Okay, we scored a goal inside 10 minutes. There's an old saying, put the pedal to the metal, which means you keep going right into the end. You don't let up. If your opponent is down, you don't let them come up and revive themselves. You just, you beat them down. And Arsenal didn't do that, did they? They just let them up. But anyway, let's go into the live chat. Let's see who was joining us on this Tuesday afternoon show. I've got Corey Primus who says Alex Lacazette needs more game time. Lacazette is he an enigma? I wouldn't say he's an enigma, but this is down to the manager. It's down to the manager to get the most out of not only Lacazette, but out of all the players, irrespective of the circumstances. So it seems like, to me, that Lacazette is probably best starting off from the bench. He gives that initial thrust, that energy, and he did say actually in the post-game action that he knows that the fans like that energy, and that's what he wanted to do. And boy, did he get it. But what should be done about Lacazette? Should he start games or should he start from bench? I don't know, man. I don't know. But well done to him getting the goal anyway in the dying second of extra time. Big Dog says Arteta out. Okay, right, fair enough. The only player that can hold their heads high were Auba, Lacazette, and perhaps White and Ramsdale. And what about Martinelli? What about Martinelli? Maybe I'm missing something. Arteta wants his players to do 10 jobs at once. Wright is turning into Keane and Neville with Ole. You say that, Big Dogs, but it's his opinion. And I agree with what he says there. Crystal Palace, the manager, They pressurized the midfielders at the right time because it worked. It worked. They got 2 goals, didn't they? And you could go on about, Tierney, if only he scored. But, games are not won by if, onlys, and maybes. Facts. Facts. Because I told you, play Laka, he is reliable. He is, but we are not the manager, Ashley. We're not the manager. Same Alex, who came off? Yeah, who came off for Martinelli to come on? Who? Whilst we're doing this, I'll try and do my homework. So yeah, who came off? Who came off? 12. Oh my God. I said the wolf card. Terrible. Absolute abject, man. Abject. Yeah, I said that. Imagine if Zaha was there. Zaha would have probably scored a goal and he would have created mayhem. Mayhem. Yeah? Predicted a win. No, I predicted a draw. I predicted 2-2. Should have been a red. Okay. All right. Our tactics are too counterable with no plan B. Plan C, D, E, F, right down to Z. Damn, I've said a lot. The more the merrier. Don't worry about it, man. The more the merrier. Go TV and everyone else watching. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm fine here, man. I hope you're well. I hope the wife is keeping well as well. Hi, big dogs. VR said it was a high yellow, whatever that. A high yellow. What is that? High yellow. Hi, Ashley. Yep, nice one, guys. Nice niceties in the live chat. No, he didn't. He didn't because he was still there. He was still on the pitch. I was looking. I was thinking, nah. Pepe was still on the pitch. Yeah, guys. Who came off? Who was subbed to give Martinelli some minutes last night? Who was it? Was it Emma Sofro? You know what? Let me just double check, man. Let me just double check this. Sorry, guys. Crystal Palace. I've got to get this, man. Who is this? Let's have a butchers. No, not now. Not now. Is it going to tell me? Is this one going to tell me? No, it won't tell me. Okay, it was Emma Sofro. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me. Yeah, it's just scratching my head thinking, who came off? Doesn't tell me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a draw. Yeah, apparently a high yellow. Maybe next time a low red. We're going to see low, medium to high reds when Granit Xhaka's playing, man. A high yellow. What is that? What is that? Villa will batter us. You know what? That said, let me pull up the fixture list. We only do over the next game of hands. We don't think about, all the next 5 games. The next game is against Aston Villa on Friday. Yes. At home. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah. I ain't going to say nothing more than that, man. I'm not going to say anything more than that. Villa will batter us. I just wanted to quickly look at the polls that we put over the last couple of days. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Just bear me a second, people. Bear me a second. I just want to look at the polls and see. The one I did last night was in regards to the man of the match. All right, okay. So your man of the match versus Crystal Palace. Choose only one. So the options, and again, guys, you might think, oh, why didn't you choose this? Why is this player not mentioned? On YouTube, you are limited for the options there. Only 5 options. So I chose Ramsdale, Lacazette, Partey, Emerson Rowe, and Aubameyang. Out of 735 votes, thank you guys, 6 comments and 25 likes. On 3%, Emerson Rowe. On 3%, Thomas Partey. On 11%, Aubameyang. On 24%, Ramsdale. On 59%, Alexander, the hitman, Lacazette. So Lacazette is your man of the match. Yeah, guys. Again, when I just see Arsenal play, game in and game out, I just see the same patterns of play, the same tactics. It's just the same thing, man. And you know, who was it? Was it Einstein who said that the sign of madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome? Go figure. Go figure. Right, guys, any other comments before we wrap up this one? Disappointing, but I predicted it was going to be a 2-2 draw. Just thinking, I'm sure I missed a new segment here. Oh, right, yeah, just Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta was shocked VAR failed to intervene at the end of the first half as Bukayo Saka was kicked on the back of the calf by James McArthur. It is what it is, man. We can't complain about it. You know, you can't say, oh, that was a defining moment there. You've got to get on with it. You can't say, oh, actually, you know, the referee did pick. Get on with it. Get on with it. All right, guys. Any more comments before we wrap up this one? So I know Ian Wright has singled out, you know, Ben White and Pepe, but for me, the culprits were Nicolas Pepe and Martin Odegaard. They don't get any free passes here on Canal 4 TV. They were woeful. Woeful. Just a flash of brilliance from Pepe in the first 10 minutes. That is not good enough. It's not good enough. The game has to go. You've got to go from minute 0 right until 90 plus minutes. Can't win the game inside 10 minutes. Not good enough. Not good enough. All right, just go through this last comments before we... Was that my last comment? What do you mean? What? My last comment. Oh, right, okay. Because you've had enough. You've had enough. Yeah, listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just, again, when I see Arsenal play, I just see the same thing been eked out, game in and game out. But what I will say is, you know, Patrick Vieira got a really good reception. And actually, when he sat there, you could see like a little smile on his face. And then he stood up and he was like doing this. I was thinking, yeah. People, I believe we are done. I said I've got to be on another Zoom call these days. I'm doing other bits and pieces. Yeah, got to pay the bills, haven't I? Got to pay the bills, man. So unless you guys got any other comments, we're going to wrap it up. Actually, I could probably read through the last of the previous poll that we did. What's the previous poll we did? Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. It was in regards to the prediction for the game. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. The prediction out of 1,000 votes, 12% of you have voted for a draw. 13% of you voted for a win for Crystal Palace. And 75% of you thought it was going to win. So, yeah. I should have put some money on the result, man. Yeah, I already done that, man. Vieira, oh, Vieira, oh. He stands at 6 foot tall. He comes from Senegal. Vieira, oh, Vieira, oh. People, I'm finished. Yeah, literally, I'm done and dusted on this one, man. Arsenal doing what they do, innit? Just when you think, because I haven't thought Arsenal turned the corner. Arsenal haven't turned a corner. I mean, how many games are we in? Is it 6 games? We haven't turned a corner. Got a long way to go. Long way to go. And actually, before I wrap up this one, I want to see. Where are we? So we're 12th. Is that what we said? We're 12th. Yeah, 12th position. So it's, yeah. Well, okay. So we're behind Aston Villa. Leicester City. We're above Aston Villa. We're above Crystal Palace. 8 games in. 8 games in. It's not good enough. Not good enough. Anyway, people, I'm finished. I'm done on this Tuesday afternoon show here. Thank you guys for joining me on this show. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm still waiting for my brother's Voice of Reason segment. Hasn't arrived yet. Probably must be stuck in the post somewhere. And my brother's listening. Stuck in the post. Sort it out, bro. Sort it out. You will see me again tomorrow evening instead of the afternoon show. Evening, Wednesday evening. Give me some more live news segments on this wonderful channel of ours called Canon 40 TV. But what you can do right now, subscribe. That's all you need to do. And lend us your ears and maybe put a comment in the live chat. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. We're finished here. Please enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, whether it's a Tuesday morning. Yeah, it could be a Tuesday morning if you're out to the east, down in the States. If it's your afternoon here across the UK, or if it's your night, Oceania and Asia, whatever you're doing, just make sure you take care of yourselves. Don't do anything silly. And you have been listening to Canon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.